Hey everyone, we promised you another video and we are back tonight with a video about the Outlaw Team Series.
Exactly. Fresh off of a big weekend for us in the Rattle Trap Tournament, 240 entries. Big tournament for us, but more importantly, the biggest Sam Rayburn Rattle Trap Open ever on Sam Rayburn.
It was pretty flawless.
It was. It went very smooth. Congratulations to get this. I'm going to get his name right. I've been practicing since Sunday evening. Congratulations to Larry Cotton and Chris DeBaradino. Had 21.05, took home $7,250. Big bass and big stringer. So anyway, we're here today to discuss the Outlaw Team Series, go over a few rules and some other things that we're really excited to let you guys in on.
We had a lot of questions, so we figured this is the best way to answer all your questions.
Exactly. So with that said, I mentioned rules. There is a totally different set of rules for the Outlaw Team Series. So be sure when you go to our website to look over the rules that you're looking over the correct set of rules. One of the biggest things is going to be that the lake is off limits Monday through Thursday prior to the tournament, which means official practice day is on Friday. But let me go back to the off limits period, Monday through Thursday. It's not only off limits where you can't be on the lake, but you can't get any kind of info either. And that's meaning info from anybody that's been on the water during the off limits period.
And with the exception of like Facebook, because we know a lot of you are on like the fishing groups, the fishing report groups and stuff. If it's publicly posted on a Facebook group or like the Texas Fishing Forum or something like that, that's fine because that's fair game to everybody. But you just can't get, like you can't ask your buddy to go fish for you and give you his info, or like they can't send you stuff.
Right, exactly. So if it's public, that's perfectly fine.
And that starts, I guess, Sunday night at midnight, so Monday morning, and it will end at 6 a.m. on Friday morning.
Talking about practice day, you cannot practice unless you're entered. So you got to be entered by 6 a.m. on Friday before you can practice. There's plenty of ways to enter. Stacey will go over that in a minute. So another thing about kind of, that's different from our normal tournaments is this is going to be an organized numbered takeoff. All of our other tournaments are trailering where you can put in at any ramp. You have to take off from the Humphrey Pavilion for the Outlaw Team Series. That leads me to another thing. You're going to be assigned a boat number, or you're going to actually draw your own boat number, which is nothing different than you do at Texas Team Trail tournaments or Bass Champs, where you go and you draw your own boat number and you'll take off in that order. And you'll also be due to be checked in based on what boat number that you draw.
Yeah, there'll be 15-minute increments. And one thing that you didn't touch on that I just remembered is on the practice day, we've had this question. You cannot have anybody in your boat that's not a paid contestant.
That's right.
But if you and your partner want to fish separately, so you want to practice like one in your boat and one in his boat, that's totally acceptable. But you can't have anybody else in your boat.
That's correct. I did leave that.
You can have a dog.
Yeah, you can have a dog. Back to that morning of the tournament, it's going to be a number takeoff. You can put in at any ramp. So you don't have to put in at public right there beside Humphrey Pavilion. You can put in at Twin Docks if you want to, and I actually encourage it. I wish half the field would launch over there and half would launch there at public, and it would kind of maybe reduce the congestion at one ramp. So put in at any ramp you want to at whatever time. You just have to come to the pavilion, get in line, so you leave in the order.
And you'll go in front of the fishing dock, and we'll check your live wallets. I mean, it's going to be the whole numbered deal that you're always used to.
Right. And then in case of inclement weather, predicted fog, anything like that, y'all know we fish, so we're going to err on the side of the fisherman. If it looks like the lake's going to be rough, we're going to trailer. If it's going to be foggy, we're going to trailer. So we're going to take care of you guys, and I think y'all trust us to do that.
And one other thing that we have talked about that we so if we ever have a fog delay, Clint and I have made the decision, this is how it will be forever. We will hold you till 11 a.m. If at 11 a.m. it's still foggy, we'll reschedule.
Yes.
We're not going to hold you any farther. We've been there in that cove, and we know how much it stinks, and we're not going to do that.
That's correct. And as a general rule of thumb, I can't say this is a hard rule right now, but if we get to 11 o'clock and we're still sitting in that cove and it's on Saturday, we're going to just postpone until Sunday. And probably going to make it a trailering tournament on Sunday because there's no postpone until Monday. So we'll figure that out when it comes. But like she said, we just kind of want to give you a fast and hard time that you know, hey, we only have to sit here till 11 o'clock. and then
We've been there.
We're making a decision. Yeah.
One more thing is the guide rule still stands that we talked about in the Sweet 16. You cannot, if you are a guide for black bass on Sam Rayburn and have been in the past 14 days, you cannot fish this tournament. And then if you are a pro, meaning you fish the FLW Tour, you fish the Bass Elite, or you fish the BPT Tour in 2019, or fishing it in 2020,
right,
you cannot compete in one of our tournaments.
That's correct.
I think that's all our rules that
That's
we want
it.
to go over.
Yep.
Let's talk about entering. You can enter online right now. People are entering right now. You can enter until noon on Friday, January the 31st. I will cut off online entries at noon. You can enter on Thursday evening, so January 30th, at Humphrey Pavilion from 6 to 7. We'll be there, and that would be a great chance to enter, and so you can practice on Friday. You can also draw your boat number then if you want to. And then on Friday evening from 5 to 7 at Humphrey Pavilion, we will take entries, and then you can also draw your boat number then. And then the final chance to enter will be on Saturday morning starting at 5 a.m. Everybody has to come and draw a boat number or delegate somebody to draw your boat number, just like Chance does.
Right. And the beauty of the online registration is if you wake up Friday morning and not registered, and maybe you're a hand at one of the refineries down there and you get rained out and you want to go practice all of a sudden on Friday, hey, get on your phone, enter the tournament as you're driving to the lake, and go practice half a day on Friday, and bam, draw your boat number Friday night at the pavilion with us, and then you're abiding by the rules and all is good.
Yeah. The other thing we need to talk about is how to qualify for the championship. So to qualify for the championship, you must fish 3 of the 4 regular season events with the same partner. We do not allow substitutes, but allowing 3 of 4, so you can fish one by with somebody else or whatever you want to do. And then the championship, we are guaranteeing it will pay at least $15,000. It will probably pay more than that because we are holding out some money out of each tournament that will be added to the championship, much like we do with the Sweet 16. So it just rewards you to fish the season and then fish the championship.
Exactly. And I get this question a lot right now about the Sweet 16 tournaments, but if you're fishing with the same partner and let's say he can't make it to one of them, can I fish by myself? Yes. Just include him on the entry form, just like you're fishing with him, and it will be counted as one of your 3 of 4 that you fished with your normal partner.
So, for example, Clint would enter with me no matter what. I may not fish, but it looks like on paper he's entering with me.
Right. So I'm either fishing with her or I'm fishing by myself. Don't sneak some other chick in her place. Not only will she get mad, tournament director will get mad.
Absolutely.
And we just did this last year and it went over real well. And it's the Rambo Outdoors Outlaw of the Year. And we're going to do this for the Outlaw Team Series. You must fish or enter 3 of the 4 tournaments with the same partner. You can fish solo, as I mentioned a while ago. And the winner of the Outlaw of the Year will win not only the free entries into 2021 Outlaw Team Series for all the series plus the championship, but you'll also win $1,000 in gift cards to Rambo Outdoors. And I don't think any other trail does this. We're going to pay 2nd and 3rd place in Outlaw of the Year. And 2nd place will win $500 in gift cards to Rambo Outdoors. And 3rd place wins $250 in gift cards to Rambo Outdoors.
One thing I want to touch on, the championship, I don't know if I said this or not, you only have to enter 3 of the 4. You don't actually have to physically be there to fish.
Right. And I know some of you guys work shift work and things like that, so you have to enter it. You don't physically have to be there.
And if you know you're not going to be there and you're just entering, just shoot me a quick email so I'm not looking for you to draw a boat number.
Right. While we're on the subject of Rambo Outdoors, let's talk about incentives, and that's the first one I have on my list is the Rambo Outdoors apparel incentive. If you come across stage with Rambo Outdoor apparel, that makes you eligible for the incentive. If you win the tournament, you're going to win $250 in store credit. If you're the highest placing team with Rambo Outdoors apparel, you'll win $100 in store credit. So, you're probably thinking, oh, it's not a lot of money. Well, it's free money for just wearing a hoodie or a cap.
Yeah, you're going to wear one anyway.
Yep.
We're also signed up for Skeeter Rail Money, and that program's changed a little bit this year. If you are in a boat that's 2 years or old or newer, and it has a 225 or bigger, which is probably most of you, you win $5,000. Dwayne Reese actually... He got Skeeter Rail Money for one of our tournaments this last year. And then there's also the Triton Gold program that you can win up to $7,000. The brand new boat, the Camus Cash, you can win up to $7,000. And then there's also the Premier Boating Center incentive, which is just the little Premier Boating Center
7 locations
brand, or dealership. And if you're running a Nitro or a Ranger powered by a Mercury, you can win $10,000 if you win one of our championships.
Exactly. And I am working hard on Phoenix First Flight. I've submitted an application to them 3 times in the last 3 years to get approved with them. And for some reason, they just aren't working with me. I've actually talked to Scott Jordan, and he's going to help us out this week over at the lake when the Phoenix rep's there for the FLW Tour. So hopefully he can get us signed up. And then Bass Cat Quest. I've got one of the Bass Cat pro staff members trying to get us signed up on that. So hopefully we can cover all brand boats that offer an incentive.
We're working, guys, I promise.
Yeah, we're trying.
The insurance incentive?
Yeah, exactly. Brand new partner this year, Dylan Williams, Allstate Insurance. He was actually a small partner last year. He came and brought his crew and cooked for us at a couple tournaments. He's got his Fish to Win program. If you have a couple policies with him and win one of our tournaments, it's $1,000.
Yeah.
So thank you to Dylan Williams for offering this once again this year and for partnering with Outlaw Outdoors.
Yeah, absolutely. And then a few more incentives that we are eligible for is the DD26 incentive, the Power Pole Captain's Cash incentive, the Atlas Awards incentive, and then Brian Lander's Farmers Insurance Agency in Jasper also has another incentive. And if you want more information on all of this, it's all on our website, fishoutlawoutdoors.com, and then just go to the incentive page. I have it all spelled out. You can click on it, go figure everything out.
Exactly. So that's all we have as far as the Outlaw Team Series. I want to invite you guys. This is our second Sweet 16 coming up this Sunday. We've already got 50 or 60.
No, like over 65
entries already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last time the first 75 filled up on Wednesday morning. We're probably on that exact same track. So if you want an additional 30 minutes to make it to weigh-in, I would get registered tonight or early in the morning.
Exactly. So if we don't see you this Sunday at the Sweet 16 Sunday Series, and we hope to see you next Saturday, February 1st.
Next Thursday or Friday.
Or unless you enter it online.
They got to come draw the boat number.
Then we'll see you on Thursday or Friday to draw your boat number. Actually, you could draw it Friday night.
Yeah.
So anyway, if we don't see you this weekend, we hope to see you next weekend. Thanks for watching.
If you have any questions, call us, email us, text us.
fishoutlawoutdoors.com.
Bye, guys.